Hey guys, Merry Christmas. Well, I have gotten so many DMs today from people asking me to tell them where they should shop, what they should buy tomorrow, what they should watch for and wait on a little bit with the Christmas clearance sales, that since Ezra's sleeping and the big kids are playing outside, before I get the table set for our guests, I thought I would hop on here and give you the 411. Okay, so here is the scoop. You need to ask yourself when you're going Christmas clearance shopping, what do I want and what do I need? And I think that it's really good as you are going out shopping to kind of have that game plan of like, is there anything that you really need to get? Like, for instance, have you used all of your Christmas wrapping paper, which we'll get to wrapping paper in a minute, but have you, run out of gift tags from doing all of your wrapping? Are you wanting to do different things with your outdoor Christmas decor next year? Are you needing new ornaments for your tree? Do you need a new tree? Those types of things. Those are the, maybe your needs versus the wants. What would be some things that you would like to get? Would you like it if you could find some new decorations for your mantle, or some new pretty garland, or things that maybe you don't necessarily need, but that you would love if you could get those things. Okay, so I think that's really helpful because it can be very easy. The sales are so great in this next week to overbuy. I have, my husband will tell you, been somebody who has overbought a lot over the years. So I think that's just something really helpful to think about. Last year, we wanted to do a lot of new outdoor decorations. And so that was something that I really looked for last year. So then the last question to ask yourself is, what gifting things do you have coming up in the new year, particularly maybe in the next 3 to 6 months, that you want to stockpile and take advantage of these sales so that you can save a lot of money in the gifting arena? So some things that I really stock up on are for teacher gifts. So you've got Teacher Appreciation Week in the spring. You've got end of the year gifts for teachers. So I do a lot of that buying here right after Christmas for those things. You've potentially got Valentine's Day, Easter baskets, as well as kids' parties. That's another one that I really do a lot of stocking up on with these kind of after seasonal things. So Christmas, Valentine's, and Easter in particular, I'll often get a lot of stuff for my kids' parties, for party favors and decorations and that sort of thing. So those are the things that I think about as I am going into what should I buy during this big clearance sale. So a couple things in terms of what stores I would go to. I always, the day after Christmas, I go to, for sure, 100% of the time, I go to Target and Walmart. And I know that's weird for you to hear that I'm going to Walmart because I'm generally not a Walmart shopper. But the day after Christmas is the one day where I literally leave Walmart with my cart full all the way to the top every single year. And here's why. Walmart has fantastic outdoor inflatable decorations at a super reasonable price that when they are 50% off, they're even more reasonable. And the things we've found with inflatables is that they tend to only last a couple years, whether that is damage from the wind or the light bulbs go out. Like, they just don't last very long for us. And maybe that's because I'm buying cheap ones at Walmart. I don't know. But Walmart is where I tend to get those inflatables. Walmart is also where I get a ton of kid, like bath and body type stuff, like bath paint and those little tablets that change the watercolors and little mirrors and soaps and fun stuff like that, that are great for stocking stuffers, Easter basket stuffers. And I realize it's Christmas right now and I'm talking about Easter, and last year I got some flack from some people. But I'm telling you, this is how you save money, and it's by planning, and it's by buying in advance, and it's by shopping sales. And so I love using the Walmart kid bath stuff for Easter baskets, as well as for kid birthday party gifts. I love when my kids get gifts that are disposable that they can use and then they're out of our house. So bath stuff is a prime example of that. And they have these kits every single year and they are $10, and so there'll be 5. So I get a bunch of those after Christmas. Walmart also has a ton of baking stuff every year. And so I usually stock up on Christmas baking stuff, whether that is sprinkles for ice cream sundaes during the year, or it is like cookie what am I saying? Cupcake wrappers, and I've bought cookie sheets before. I've bought parchment paper there before. They also have lots of adult Bath & Body stuff that goes 50% off too. I have literally used shampoo and conditioner all year that I bought at Walmart 50% off the day after Christmas. And I think I'm on my last bottle, so I did a really good job of figuring out how many I would need during the year. So anyway, Walmart, I always stop at. They're actually my first stop because they're open 24 hours. They're open always really early. I generally get there, I think like at 5 o'clock and do my shopping there. Then Target, of course, you guys know that I'm doing all my Target clearance Christmas shopping. This is another thing that I should mention. When you are doing your post-Christmas clearance shopping, you need to know what stores you're going to be willing to go back to check out if the prices are lower. So for instance, for me, I know that I'm not going to go to Walmart again. I'm going to go the day after Christmas, and I'm not going to go back to keep checking inventory to see if prices are lower, to be watching prices. Like, I'm going to go one time. Target, I'm going to go every other day for the next 9 days. And so I'm not going to be as apt to buy stuff at 50% off at Target like I would at another store because I know I'm going to be going back there. So Target, the clearance markdown schedule is 30% off, which is what it was, then 50% off, then 70% off, and then 90% off. Now, food gets marked down at a slower rate, and that will be 30% starting tomorrow, then 50, then 70. We generally don't see food go 90% off. If you want more information about specifically shopping Target Christmas clearance, I did another Facebook Live a couple of days ago in Target where I walked the aisles and talked about what to look for, what to buy. So I'm just going to brush over this. You can go to that video and watch really a play-by-play. But tomorrow, what I would be looking for at Target at 50% off is any outdoor decorations, like those big, white, beautiful angels and deer, you know what I'm talking about. Those generally don't last past 50% off. So if you want those, I would get those. There's some other outdoor decorations at Target that will probably last to 70. It really just depends on what the inventory is like and how many people are shopping at your Target. But those would maybe be something to look for. And then anything that there's only one or two of that you really love, those are worth buying. Ziploc products. So plasticware, Ziploc bags, paper products like paper plates, that sort of thing. You definitely want to buy those at 50% off because they generally do not last past that. And a lot of times you'll see people with their carts full of just that stuff. Like that's the first thing they're getting. I always forget to do that. And I always see people with their carts full and then I'm mad because I don't always get it before they've kind of like cleared the shelves. So, and you can use coupons on top of that. I don't know if any are available, but if they are, you can stack coupons on top of that 50% off, but all of those will be on sale. And Target doesn't always put those in the back. So a lot of times you'll see people going to like the paper products area to get those. Kleenex sometimes has Christmas branded like boxes of Kleenex. That will also be 50% off. You'll also see gift products like box sets at Target of like toothpaste and an electric toothbrush or soaps, those types of things. At Target, those are generally 30% off the day after Christmas, which is a big bummer. They used to be 50. So I recommend getting those at Walmart versus Target because they won't generally be 50% off. So look at your inventory. I won't buy a ton at Target tomorrow. I usually wait for the 70% off markdown. But if Target is your jam and you're not, it's like Walmart to you maybe, you're not going to be going back and continuing to check the clearance, that's what I would do. I would not buy wrapping paper. Let me repeat, do not buy wrapping paper at 50% off unless you just want to spend extra money because it will be 70% off at enough places, even starting tomorrow, that there is no reason to buy wrapping paper at 50% off. It's probably, my guess is Michael's might even have 70% off starting tomorrow. But for sure, you'll be able to get it at Target 70% off or get it elsewhere for 70% off. I never, ever buy wrapping paper at 50% off. Other stores that I like to visit the day after Christmas, Walgreens. Again, I kind of just like to see what they have, what the markdowns are. They'll usually have their Christmas candy marked down 50% off, I believe, as well as their gift sets, like their Bath & Body gift sets and perfumes and nail polish gift sets and all that kind of stuff. Again, think about how often am I going to go here? Am I going to maybe see it get marked down to 70% off, or should I go ahead and scoop it up at 50% off? I don't follow Walgreens schedule, so a lot of times if I see something great, I'll go ahead and snatch it up for 50% off. I love going to World Market. I think they have fantastic decorations, fantastic gifts, and beautiful ornaments. If you're somebody who loves to give ornaments every year for the holidays and you can hang on to it for a whole year, that would be a great place to go. I also love going to Hallmark the day after Christmas. I love their Christmas stuff, and you know, Hallmark stores for the most part are run by independent people, so you're really shopping local by shopping at your local Hallmark. And I love getting Hallmark ornaments at 50% off, so I'll usually get those. I'll probably stop at Michael's. I love getting, they are, I think, the best place to get photo frame ornaments, so I'll a lot of times get those. A lot of them are not dated at Michael's, and so I can give those then in future years. And I'll usually take Christmas pictures that we took today or over this holiday, and I'll put them in and just save them for next year. I also love getting to go to some boutique stores if I've got time. So little stores that are local to your particular town or city. They'll have great Christmas clearance as well. And a lot of times they'll have really neat stuff that you wouldn't find in a big box store. So it's a fun way to support them and get some things that you otherwise wouldn't have. I know a local store here in Nashville that I love, Jolly Frogs. I was there right before Christmas and they had already marked things 40% off. And I mean, I got some great gifts that I never would have found at a big box store. So wait to buy wrapping paper, ribbon, stickers, like little gift labels, anything that there's a ton of inventory and you're going to be back in the store. You probably can wait till it gets marked down to 70%. But other than that, you probably should go ahead and stock up at 50%. I hope that this helps you as you're shopping tomorrow and that you've had a very Merry Christmas. And don't worry, I'll be giving the play-by-play on what I'm finding when I'm shopping here on Facebook as well as on Instagram. All right, take care. Bye-bye.